The guys who always end up getting all the women are always those guys who don't even put much effort. There's always that one guy that we may know or we know that easily gets women without even trying. There's a guy out here chasing a woman, calling a woman, texting a woman, trying to always spend his money on a woman. Yet that woman will not accept him or accept to be his girlfriend. Then there is always this one guy that does little to nothing. Yet all the girls want him. Yet all the girls love him. Now the reason why this usually happens is when you are a man who doesn't put so much effort or so much interest in chasing women and getting women, you simply show to these women that you are confident, you are comfortable in your own space, and you don't need anybody's validation to be happy. A man who is comfortable being alone is a man who is comfortable without having anyone around him. And that shows that you are very much happy with yourself, comfortable in your own skin. And of course, to women, women will see that as a challenge. And women love challenges because they'll be like, this girl that is always, that doesn't even put much effort in trying to get me. What is so special about him? Let me try to get to know him more. This is how women's brain operates. When you are dealing with women, you must try your best to be able to understand how women's brain functions. The way women's brain function is not the way our brain as men function. If a girl is not, showing much interest in me, most likely I will lose interest in her. But for women, if a girl comes around you and there's that initial attraction, but you're not putting much interest in trying to make her to get closer to you, what their brain will tell them is this guy is the guy I want, and this guy is the guy I'm going to try my best to get. But that other guy that is breaking his bank account just to make her like him, the girl will ignore that guy and chase after that guy that doesn't want her. Now, this is because women love challenges, and this is also because they believe that that guy who doesn't put so much effort is a man who is high value. They'll be like in their mind, this guy must have a lot of women. This guy must have so many things going on in his life. This guy must know his worth. Women love guys who know their worth because a guy who knows his worth is not going to be out here trying to do his best to get a girl. The only guys who do that are guys who are basically low value men, who don't have anything going on in their life and who probably and most likely have low self-esteem. There is no guy who has a high self-esteem, that is confident, that is doing well for himself, that knows what he brings to the table, that will be out there chasing women because already he's confident in his own ability to provide, to take care of a woman. And that alone will make him to see himself as, if care is not taken, he will see himself in a prideful way as any girl that comes into his life will be lucky to be his woman. So he doesn't spend his time chasing women. And when women perceive this kind of energy coming from a man, they want him more. Now, this is one thing you guys must learn to do. If you really want to attract women, if you really want to win women over easily, you must try your best to reduce the way you put so much effort. Now, I'm not saying you should not put effort into getting a girl to get to know you better and spend time with her. No, I'm not saying that. But try to minimize the way you go after women. It's embarrassing, it's shameful, it's condescending. I've seen so many guys do so many stupid things just to make a girl like them. The more you do those things thinking that you're doing the right thing, the more these girls will simply see you as a nuisance. The more these girls will simply see you as somebody who is disturbing them. And they'll never like you. They will leave you to go and be with that guy who doesn't even do much. Because how women view men is different from how men view women. The less effort you put when it comes to women, the more they like you, the more they want you. Because those less effort you're putting signifies to them that you're a man who is indifferent. And when women see you as being indifferent, they want you more. You don't even, I'm very sure you guys must have noticed this. Whenever you stop chasing a girl so much, they come back to chase you. That's the truth. I'm very sure that most of you who are watching my video must have experienced this. When you stop chasing a girl so much, you start noticing that she begins to put much interest in you. Unlike when you are the one chasing her. So instead of you wasting your time chasing women, applying so much pressure, transfer all those time and energy into yourself. As a man, your time, energy, mental energy, everything should be directed inwards and not outwards. The more you direct all this energy out, the more you lose with women. But the more you focus on yourself, at building yourself, at making yourself better, and the more you reduce your time, the time you use to chase women, the more women will want you. For example, I'm a guy who can be on my own for many days without even calling anybody, without even seeing anybody. Now, if a girl comes into my life and discovers that I can easily do without her, what do you think will happen? She will want me more. But when I signify to a girl that I cannot do without you, you're the source of my happiness, you're the source of my joy, most likely that girl will start misbehaving. And before you know it, she will break up with me. So you must be indifferent emotionally, financially too. Stop spending your money too much on women. Because the more you spend your money too much on women, the more they begin to see it as you trying to buy them over. And once a woman feels that you are trying to buy her over, she starts feeling too proud, too arrogant. And for it, that will become another huge problem for you in that situationship. So basically, if you really want to attract more women, if you really want to be the guy that attracts all the women, be an indifferent guy. Be a guy who doesn't put much effort when it comes to chasing women. Be a guy who directs all your energy, time, and effort towards your own self and not out here to these women. And they want you. Because women want men who don't want them.